Hello, hey, back to you, Facebook user. Good to see you. Let me know who that is. Send another comment back. Let's have a look. Let's see who's here. Good to have you here. This is the fifth day. I'm looking over here. Actually, Owen's sat over there, the other side of the room. He will be with me in an hour's time when we come back on here. I was going to say this is the fifth day that we've been doing that. DR. You're teasing me now. Who is this? Yeah, this is day 5 of us doing this, and off the back of if you've been with us this week and joining in with us, you'll have heard me saying this. But hey, Jill's here. You've made the right choice today. We've been going like we did a masterclass last week. We did like a 3-hour-long session on attracting new customers using YouTube. Then this week we've been going live every day. And just been bringing you some of the top questions, top things that you need to know about this. And yeah, today really we're bringing that together. We want to, obviously we've been talking all the time. Our YouTube Academy starts on Monday, and I've had emails from people, and I'm guessing others are thinking, I'm not quite sure if YouTube's for me and whether this is something I should be doing. Maybe you're thinking, yeah, I'm going to get to that later, but it's not really for me now. I just want to spend about 40 minutes with you now. I can't run on much longer than that, because then in an hour's time, we're coming back on and we're completing this week of training by talking about analytics. And so Owen's over there at the minute, and he's just putting some bits together, and we're going to be talking to you about more for those that have already got an account and you've already got videos and you're thinking, why are these just not working? I think it's going to be really interesting, and we've gone deeper into the analytics than we've done before. Owen's discovering some new tools as well that we can use. So we're going to bring that to you in an hour's time. But right now, I just want to have a look at this. Is the YouTube Academy right for you? So let's have a look. Sorry, just see first of all, we've got a few of you on. So Jill's been on. Jill said she was going to... Jill, you said the other day you put a post in the Ecamm community saying, which one should I go and listen to? And it was me and somebody else, and you didn't come on my live. So I know I'm second place, but good to have you here. So thanks a lot. Anthony's here. James. So Facebook's not bringing in. Is this coming from the group maybe? Curious. Let me know actually if you're in the group or the page on Facebook there. Simon's on. Good to see you, Simon. Driving, getting things done. Who's that? I hope you're not driving and texting at the same time. Come on. Yeah, good. Welcome, everybody. So I reckon the bigger question here is not so much is the YouTube Academy right for you? We'll come on to that. But actually, I think we've got to start with, is YouTube right for you? And I think really what we're wanting to look at here is the way I've kind of come at this really is to think, what can YouTube do for you? That's ultimately the answer. It's what's in it for me, right? That's kind of why you're here. That's what you're thinking. It's not, do I want to join this course? It ought to be, is this actually going to benefit me? Do I want to be on YouTube? What am I going to get out of it? And all I can do really is tell you from our experience of it. And the headline is really over 75% of all of our customers first discover us on YouTube. All right, take that in. All of our customers, Ecamm, Pro Video, YouTube, everywhere else, they first discover us on YouTube. It's not Facebook ads. It's not doing daily Instagram posts and things like that. And I was just talking to somebody earlier, or messaging to somebody earlier, and just saying it's a very different place that we get in front of people in a different way on YouTube than we do when we're on Facebook or somewhere else. If you're like Rach, who's watching, up in the morning, scrolling through her Facebook feed and then her Instagram feed and Twitter and everything else, if suddenly my advert pops up in front of you there, I'm like interrupting you while you're doing something social. When you're on YouTube, you're actually going to YouTube because you're like, I need help. I want some advice. I need a solution. And you're actually in a different mindset. You're in a different place when you're going to YouTube. And if I can pop up in front of you there, you're going to be way more receptive to hearing from me than just this interrupting advert that's going to pop up. So that's my kind of take on it. I think it's a very different place to be in. We're popping up in front of people when they're actually searching, and we're serving, we're helping them. They're at a point where they're really frustrated, they're needing a help. And if we can get in front of them at that point, wow, it can make a massive difference. So this is really our angle on this. This is where we're trying to come. This is what, for us, YouTube has been incredible at helping us with. And I say we're actually just running a few little Facebook ads. We don't really use Facebook ads, but when we're on YouTube, it is free for us. We're making videos out here. We're serving people. It doesn't cost us to do YouTube videos. In fact, we get paid by YouTube in terms of the ads when people do watch our videos. It's very different to if we're out there on Facebook and we're putting ads out in front of people. But even when we are doing Facebook ads and we're putting them out, people are going, that's that guy that helped me the other week. And it really does have an impact and make a big difference. So I reckon, what's not to love about showing up in front of people and serving them on YouTube and helping them out? So I reckon all of you should be on here. All right, what's not to love about that? Now, let's have a quick look at, I want to just jump back to your comments a second, because I can see bits of popping up here. It's so torn between. Didn't go to either in the end. Oh, never mind. It's the training community. Thank you, Paul. Interesting. So first thing you do when researching a company or potential client is look for them on YouTube. Brilliant. Yeah, it does. Yeah, and Jill, it surprised me actually that the guys that I've reached out to a few influencers, guys that are on stage at events, and they don't have a YouTube channel, or they don't have actually it might show them and videos might be on there from 5 or 10 years ago. And I'm thinking, you're really missing out, because it just puts you out there as an authority, doesn't it? And if you can see these people are showing up and they're just giving away their content like this, I think it has a massive impact on how you think of them. Yes, Rach, you've been shouted out. YouTube question is a good one. Good. Good. Signed up. Not going to miss this opportunity. Good stuff. Do you cover YouTube ads, Simon? No, we don't cover YouTube ads. That's a whole other course that... to be honest, I need to go through a course on YouTube ads. I think there's a lot of potential in it. We've tried them, but I've found it quite complicated and hard to set up. And they've got to be really powerful little videos that really, we all just sit there hovering, waiting for those ads to go, don't we? Let me just come back to here. Do you see the potential? Give me some thumbs up, or let me know, do you get why we are so passionate about YouTube and our academy, and why we're trying to help people with this? I just think you're getting in front of people in a way that no other channel allows you to do. Videos that I'm making on here are still relevant years from now. We mentioned last week in our masterclass that we did 4 or 5 years ago, a video that we made. It was a minute and 10 seconds long. It's still getting views for us. It's still getting people commenting, going, thank you so much. We're getting on their radar. We're getting seen as an authority. No other channel does that. So come on, you got to be loving this. So your audience and we've just run a little ad out, and we've put this out into our story feeds at the minute. We just did a little video the other day to emphasize this, that your audience that don't know you yet are out there on Google and YouTube looking for things that you should be on there serving them with. And if you're not on there, they're going to your competitors who are on there. Yeah, does that make sense? So, it's not a case of like we're getting in front of interrupting people, as I say, with ads. There are actually people, the likes of Simon, Jill, others that are on here, guys that you should be helping and serving are right now going, I need help with this thing. I need some advice. What should I do here? And they're going to your competitors. They're going to the people that are showing up and making the effort to make videos, put them out there, serving away, and they'll be the ones that they remember when they decide they want to invest or go deeper. So that's how it works. That's how, for us, the way we spoke yesterday about lead magnets. You can check that one back on our different channels, depending on where you're watching. That's the way it works for us. People watch these videos here. We don't put lead magnets in every video. We're not trying to drive them off of YouTube with every video, but ultimately that's the goal, is we want someone who's watched one or more of our videos to go, yeah, I'll download that freebie. You know, it's an enhancement. It's a next step for people. We're leading them onto that. That brings them onto our email lists. And from there, we're able then to introduce our products and services to them, or tell them about a webinar that's coming up, or whatever else it might be. So that's the flow through. That's how this works. And I reckon, you know, this is spot on for what you ought to be doing. And I don't really know of anyone. Tell me in the questions, in the comments, if you think you've got a situation where this wouldn't go. And we want this to be very much a Q&A today. So please fire away with some questions. Do as Paul will tell you in the comments in there, please do put a Q at the start so that I can just see it's a question and you're not just answering back to somebody else. Jill says, YouTube has really opened so many doors for you, both professionally and socially, solving problems and opening doors. Yeah, absolutely. And this is it, Jill. It isn't just the customers. It isn't just the sales that come through. If you think about us, you guys know me as kind of the eCam expert. You know, we run our eCam Academy in partnership with eCam. It's given us a platform. If we hadn't have been making YouTube videos and doing this, that relationship would never have happened, which then spins onto affiliate money that we're getting from that. We're eCam's top affiliate. And so all of that is also a side benefit. It isn't just this customer that's come through and bought one of my academies from it. We're also getting seen by top affiliates. We have guys that say to, you know, we've seen Frank Kern, for instance, posted on his Instagram story watching one of my videos and going, look at this guy, look at the video he's doing. I really like this guy. That's really cool. That wouldn't have happened. He wouldn't know who I am if I hadn't put this effort in and I hadn't put YouTube videos out. So yeah, there's that indirect benefit as well. Good point, Jill. I'm in the category of wondering if YouTube makes sense and is the YouTube Academy appropriate for very basic user like a starter? I'm going to come back to that one in just a minute. Absolutely. Getting to do the work is the challenge, Anthony. Right, let me come back to that one in a minute as well. I have some community art projects that I'd like to raise funds through a crowd fundraiser. I'm wondering if about supporting that with YouTube channel, James. Let's come back to that one as well. Yeah, absolutely, Joe. There you go. Best buddies. Wouldn't have happened. So there you go. Thank you, YouTube, for introducing me to Jill. Fantastic. Yeah, I'd also got a note here to just, you know, the other thing was Sony. Sony reached out to us, and I got to do an interview with Mark Baber, who's the technical sales manager for Sony Europe, when they released the ZVE10. And again, it's because he saw me as an influencer. He saw that I'd got a platform and I'd got people that were watching our videos. So yeah, loads of opportunities. Think wider. It isn't just, I'm very much leading with, you can bring customers through, but it is this bigger thing. And you might be Jill's best friend soon as well, if you play your cards right. So is it right? What can it do for us? And what's... I haven't got that one queued up, actually. Oh, never mind. I made another little overlay for what's involved in running a YouTube channel. So hopefully you're getting the idea. You're liking the idea of YouTube. You're seeing the benefits. We talked about all that. What is involved in running a YouTube channel? You might be thinking, I wouldn't know where to start. Is it just a whole load of work that I haven't got time for? Well, bottom line, you need to make videos. And initially with a brand new channel, I would be suggesting and recommending that you need to get sort of 10 or more videos up straight away. We are literally just starting a brand new channel right now and testing it out. We haven't even promoted or pushed out those videos yet. So we're doing a bit of testing there ourselves. But then really after that, it's a case of doing a video a week. And if you can post one video a week up to YouTube, that will be enough to feed the machine and see it going. And just keeping consistent, letting that go through. How long do those videos need to be is really dependent on what you're doing. It isn't like, we're not talking about a live stream that's maybe an hour long or a podcast that's that long. Think about the videos that you've been to YouTube for recently and needed an answer to a question. Some of those videos are like 5 minutes long. And if that's all it needs to be, fantastic. And it might just be you here talking to the camera for 5 minutes. And that's going to be the perfect solution for somebody. And that could be some video that stays up there for the next 5 or 10 years. Might be longer than that. We've done sort of hour-long tutorials as well. There's a lot of benefit in that, doing a longer one that people are actually, pausing, doing the work, coming back and playing it. YouTube's going to reward you for that. But I reckon the way we look at this is a couple of days ago recorded 2 videos. I sat and just scripted them out. I recorded them. We're getting them edited now and they'll go up. You can actually put these together. I'm thinking really of what's involved because I'm asking this question or I'm highlighting this point, what's involved really. I don't think it needs to be that scary. Depending on what you're talking about, if it's things that you could stand up and talk to, you could probably rattle off 5 or more videos easily in a day. Script the thing out on day 1. On the second day, you record it. There's possibly not a lot of editing needed. Certainly if you were using something like Ecamm here, you could even put your end cards in and things like that. I think we're going to be looking at that this time around in the Academy, actually, how you can really use Ecamm and make that, get rid of a lot of that editing. And you've made 5 videos, you've got more than a month's content made. And that's how you can do it. You can plan this out across a year. That's one of the things I'll talk to you about in a minute in the Academy is we're really trying to set you up with a plan to cover the year. It doesn't need to be intense and hard work. Okay. I'm trying to keep on top as we go. How much do you cover channel and video optimization, subscribers? Right, I'm going to come back to that. Right, I'll come back to a few of these questions. Let's just have a quick look here. This one I do have a little overlay for. Are the results worth the investment? It's always the way, isn't it? You're always trying to go, I know I need to do this, but have I got to drop something else to pick this one up? I would really sort of challenge you with what else are you doing with your social media marketing? Where are you investing your time at the minute? Are you constantly putting up Instagram stories? Are you doing a lot on Facebook that's falling quickly off the feed, Twitter, other platforms? How are you doing this at the minute and getting in front of people? What would happen if you stopped doing that for a month? If I stopped making YouTube videos for a month, it wouldn't really matter. For the ones that are up, it would have no impact on them at all. It would just stop my flow, and that's why we keep going regularly. But I think that's worth talking about. I don't know how many of you jumped on Clubhouse and maybe still are on Clubhouse. For example, we looked at that when it popped up. We had a few people saying, you really should be on Clubhouse. It's a great place to build a platform and get seen. We looked at it and we went, we could spend this time making videos. If I show up on Clubhouse, the people that are there that are listening to it will hear me. It's not recorded. It's not saved. Anyone who shows up after that hour will have no idea who I am. I could have spent that hour recording a video that will stay on my YouTube channel and grow its influence for years to come. So I would say, I'm obviously a big fan of YouTube, but I would be saying to you, if need be, I would drop something else in order to pick this one up. If you haven't done this and you haven't started out on YouTube, it is a long run. You know, this is a marathon. You're not going to suddenly see results in a few weeks. But honestly, if you got started now and you, after that initial surge of putting a few videos up, if you put out a video a week, strategically, the right videos that your audience are looking for, we've covered this on Tuesday. We did a big session on this, and definitely we're going to be covering it in the Academy. Finding those videos that your audience are looking for, that are being discovered, it really is the best use of your time as far as I'm concerned. So if you're thinking of giving this a go, we would love to help you. This is what our Academy is here for. It's what we're passionate about doing. It's like all of our academies. It's come out of people saying, how do you do this? And we've had enough people say it that we go, let's do a training course on it. And we don't make it just an online course that you work through on your own, because then it's not that much more useful than watching a series of YouTube videos. You're still not getting feedback. You're not getting to ask questions and things. And so as you'll hear in a minute, that's kind of why we run our YouTube Academy as what is called a cohort-based course, like a hybrid, where you've got a series of online videos and you've got the live element as well, and you've got a community to practice and learn in. Before I get to that, one last thing I want to just see, those of you that are with me that are on live now, I'm just going to pop up here. I want to know where you're at really with your YouTube channel. So if I just pop up here, you tell me whether you fit into, just pop in the chat there. A, totally new to YouTube, no channel, no ideas about it. B, you've got a channel, but you don't use it. Maybe it's one that it's a 10-year-old channel that sits there. You've got a channel, but you're disappointed with the results. Or D, you've got a pretty good channel, but you're up for learning a bit more. So let me know in the comments what you've got there. I'm just going to come back to these questions as we're looking at this. Anthony had put in there that getting to do the work was his challenge. Anthony, let's motivate you in the Academy with that. I think it is a challenge. It is a case of prioritizing, but I think what we're talking about is batching and actually doing these, 1 day a month, 2 days a month, scripting out, recording a series of videos that could last you. So I think that's the trick to it, Anthony, is not sort of going, oh, I need to make another video, but actually doing little batches of them, or even doing more than that, 10, 20 videos even, batching them up, potentially getting someone to do the editing for you. There's lots of ways around it. So we can come back to that one. Let me just jump back down here and see. Oh, okay. So we've got D, D, C, D, C to D, C, but pretty casual on the use. Fantastic. So actually, a lot of you, D says, Victor, when you batch, do you post all at the same time? Good question. I'm going to stick that one in my list as well. So that's really encouraging, actually, that a lot of you are already doing well with your channel. You're going to enjoy the live that's coming up just after this one, where we're actually looking at the analytics. Because do you actually know who's searching for your videos, what it is that phrases that they're putting in? Did you know that you can now look at your audience and see what they're searching for on YouTube that are suggested videos you can make? Some really good tips and things you can do there. But it's interesting to see that you guys that are on are already doing well with this. So I feel like I'm preaching to the choir, really. So well done. Mostly use it to post videos and share and give people updates on projects. Okay. So let me come back to a few of these questions before I just move on and tell you about specifically the Academy. Pull my chat up. So a couple of questions. When you batch, do you post all at the same time? No. This is the benefit of the batching, really, is that you spend a couple of days doing your videos and then you can have them ready. You can actually, we would put them up into YouTube as, but just keep them there as a draft. And then we can schedule them for certain days. And it's a lovely feeling to know that that video is already done. If you're going to do every Friday or every Sunday, whatever it be, just to kind of have the next 3 or 4 weeks videos already made and ready to go is a fantastic feeling. So no, we're not putting them all up together. We're spreading them out. It's a lovely thing when your subscribers have a look and go, oh, Adrian's just posted a new video. Adrian's posted a video, you know, and it's a regular thing. Primal Video, Justin Brown, Sunday, and nearly every Sunday morning I get a notification that he's put a new video up, for example. So I think we batch them to make it easier, so we're not every week having to make a new video, but that's the idea. So got some community art projects that would like to raise funds through crowd fundraiser. Not quite sure, to be honest, James, as to how that's working here. To me, what I'm suggesting is you're getting in front of your potential customers with these videos. This is you reaching out. So why is your audience, why is this person going to YouTube already, and how can you serve them? And then by all means, as part of those videos, introduce what you're doing, but you need to be starting with thinking of their needs and their requirements first. Wondering if YouTube makes sense, and is YouTube Academy appropriate for very basic? So yes, definitely. I'm going to show you in a minute the videos, the structure of the Academy. We love having people straight in, starting out with a new channel. And yeah, definitely we will be helping you do all that. How much do you cover channel and video optimization, subscribers and views versus how to make videos? Yeah, Simon, more than we've ever done, actually. We've kind of lightly touched on this in the past, and we've had someone in from TubeBuddy come and talk to us on one interview. For the first time, Owen's going to be co-hosting all the lives with me, and Owen is the one who, because we've outsourced our video editing, which is a large part of what Owen was doing, it's allowed him to really get into the numbers. And so, yeah, Simon, definitely, we're going to be able to help you look at your videos. And it's not only the numbers, it might be getting an outside eyes looking at your videos and going, okay, well, I can see why that one isn't getting searched, or, you know, we can see what people are searching to actually when they get to your video. So yeah, we can definitely help you, Simon, on that one. Will the Academy help in workflow and putting systems in place to get overwhelmed? Yeah, absolutely. Again, we can help you with that. And it's the sort of thing we're looking at with, I don't know that there's a specific, we talk about batching. There is a video talking about doing that, but it's the kind of thing we can talk about on a live through this, and we can definitely be giving advice on how we're doing it. We think we've got a pretty good system now. So yeah, I think it would be good for you to help you with that as well. Okay. Where did I get to? Post videos. Yeah. Yep, analytics. Absolutely, Victor. It's something that, and we don't like to overwhelm people with this. And in the past, we've kept it out very much because we've wanted to go, you know, we don't want you going, wow, now I've got to spend all this time looking at all the analytics. But it does mean that for those of you who either alumni that have been through before and your channel's doing well and you're coming back and looking, or for some of you that are more advanced, yeah, let's have a look with you at the analytics and see that. So we've got Owen, who's going to be looking at the numbers, me, who's more looking, very practically looking in and going, okay, well, let's think who would find this and why would they be searching? And so between us, we're going to really be able to have some good sessions in here. So yeah, don't think anyone's actually searching for your site. Perfect. Let's have a look. Let's fix that. Getting people to actually find the site is a challenge. Yeah. Yes, but we want to get those numbers up. I've only done live sessions lately, but I've been wondering about format of video to record and upload. Yep. Yeah, so at least definitely. And if you caught us recently, we did a whole video. We did a live on telling you to stop live streaming. And what we were saying in that really is don't be thinking that live streaming is going to attract new people. Live streaming is a fantastic medium for your warm audience, the people that already know of you. But you need YouTube to work alongside it. YouTube's out there getting in front of new people, bringing them in that then will watch your live session. So yeah, we'll have a look at that. And yes, in terms of structuring a video, yeah. Yes, we're going to be looking at TubeBuddy, definitely, Simon. A special tool when you get email addresses. Yes. So yes, like Constant Contact, we use Kajabi for our online course. That's what the YouTube Academy is built in, and it does emails in there. So we used to use Constant Contact, and now we do it all inside of Kajabi. But yes, absolutely. And you can then say, I mean, it's so powerful. If someone's downloaded this lead magnet, that for us, typically our best one is our equipment list, what we were talking about yesterday. If someone's seen our equipment list, we know, okay, this person here that's subscribed is interested in equipment and they're trying to set up a studio. So let's follow up with videos. Let's point them back actually to some of our YouTube videos and say, do you know why we've chosen this camera? Do you want to see a comparison? What about this light? Do you want to see a comparison? So yeah, really powerful at doing that and getting a pipeline through afterwards. Big question is with time and having an efficient workflow. Yeah. And but Hassan, that's true for all of this social media, isn't it? It can take me ages to be looking through or thinking of posts, or then I got to go to Canva or Snapper and make an image and do all these things. And all of it takes time, but it's powerful. And what I love with YouTube is it isn't just a one-off thing that will soon get pushed down a feed. It's going to be there for people to find for years. So it's a case of where do you invest your time, really. So let's have a look. I'm going to come back over to me. In fact, we're going to screen share. And what I'd like to do is, let me talk to you firstly. So the YouTube Academy, what is it? We show up, and for twice a year, there is a live training. If you've been through our Ecamm Academy, the format is very much the same. We deliberately do it like this. As I say, if it were just an online course, you wouldn't have that feedback. You wouldn't get the insights that we're having. So what happens is on Monday, when this thing starts, we're going to drip out a series of videos. I'm going to show you in a minute exactly the videos that will come, and I'm going to let you see the control panel that you would get, not the control panel, the dashboard, the sort of home screen. The videos, we set you out a chunk of videos each day. Day one, let me show you it. Day one, as it says on here, is really around your planning. So we don't even look at your YouTube channel on day one. This is like what we did if you caught us last Thursday doing this big masterclass, the same content very much. What type of videos should you be posting? And actually kind of that is the bulk of it. We've got an 8-point worksheet that we get you to work through, and really, who's my audience? What are their pains? How can I get in front of them? That's all on day one. Day two, we're building out a channel. And if you're totally starting from new, we're going to use the YouTube wizard and work you through that. I can just zoom in a bit over here actually on this and make that a bit bigger. Naming your channel, existing channels, creating banner images, descriptions, links, keywords, practical things about made for kids, checkboxes and things like this. Day three, you actually script. So you've got all access to these videos, but we lock it up so that only day one gets delivered on Monday, then day two, then day three. Scripting that first couple of videos, you're going to have a channel trailer, which is the one that when someone comes to your channel, it is that little welcome video. And then actually structuring videos and scripting out at least one other video. And then day 4, we're encouraging you to record your first 2 videos. We'll talk to you about that. We've got some tips for you on it. And then yes, in here, the batching and things like this. Then day 5, uploading these videos and promoting them, actually putting the titles, descriptions, thumbnails together. So all the practical stuff around this. And then day 6, there's a day, Tuesday the following week, where really we're looking at next step things, monetizing, custom links, adding cards, things like this. So this is what your control panel looks like. This is what you get access to. And all of this content, as we update it, definitely through the summer, we're going to be adding some new videos. We're going to be updating some of the videos, some of the content. You get all that for free for life. So as we say, this is the website then. So adriansalisbury.com, YouTube-Academy. It is down here as well, if you can see it a bit clearer. We can pop that into the chat. If I think Rach or Paul could just pop that in, that would be really cool. And so this is the sales page that it will take you to. Hey, Mel. And so we're starting in 2 weeks. It's $199. This is access to all of those videos, as I say, for life. But you get more than that, the opportunity. We show up live every day through these 2 weeks. And not to teach you what we could do in a video. We're very much like to keep the information and the training to videos so that you can actually work through it at your own pace, pause them when you want, do the work. The live element is for us to go, right, this is what you're doing today, off you go, and then actually answering questions that are already happening in the Facebook group and really supporting you. And also, one of the biggest things about it is what we're going to do each day is we'll have a column. You're going to be submitting your channel. If you want us to review your channel and give you some feedback, we will look at every channel that gets posted in. So that's massive. You're going to get 100 plus people looking in on your channel and giving you some feedback on it, whether it's simply just the branding or whether we look at your videos and go, okay, you've got 50 videos up here. Let's see which ones are working. Let's see why we think they're working, and we'll come back to you that way. So that's what I say. It's a bit of a hybrid, really. You've got that content there. You've got lives every day for 2 weeks. Owen and I will be showing up to do a 1-hour live with you. And then you've got the group. You've got this community that is, we have a new group every time we run a new cohort. So it isn't like we haven't got hundreds of people who have been in here that have run through it. Everyone who's in there, and they're already in the group, have just started this week, and they're going to be getting in. You're all on the same page together. It just works really well. So we love how this works. Okay, so I'm totally off script with my notes here. Anything that I feel like I've just missed. So you're seeing everything that we cover in here. If you head over to this sales page as well, what you'll spot over there, I'm just reiterating what you've already heard me say 10 times already. The majority of our customers find us on YouTube where we solve a problem or a pain for them, and they come wanting to know more. It's a lovely thing. So there's the program again on there. Plus, I should have said, everyone that comes through here, we talked about TubeBuddy. If you haven't used TubeBuddy yet, then we're going to give you, everyone that comes through will be offered a 3-month Legend license worth $147. A lot of what we'll be doing in TubeBuddy, you can do on the free plan, or at least the kind of the first level of it. But some of the things we're doing, and certainly for those of you that have been around and you're wanting to go deeper with your videos, we can actually do some really good A/B testing. We're just doing one at the minute. For instance, we were talking about lights versus softboxes. What we've been able to find just today is that a lot of people are searching LED lights. So we're actually doing an A/B test on the title to see if lights versus softboxes is performing better than LED lights versus softboxes. Things like that you can do running a trial like this. We're going to help you with all this. So then on the page there is just a whole load of testimonials, people saying how good it's been, how big a help it's been. So if you feel like you need just nudging over, go and have a look at some of this. And yeah, we would absolutely love to help you. So I'd like to come back to the chat very much. I feel that you should be on YouTube. I don't know of anybody really who I think, yeah, you wouldn't be a good fit for YouTube. I think it's a perfect place to get found. So if we kind of tick that one off that, yes, you should be on YouTube. The overwhelm comes in. Where do I go? I'm not sure what videos to make. I don't know how to organize my time. That's where we can help. And I honestly, for $199, come and spend 2 weeks with us. We start on Monday. You don't have to be on all the lives. If you can't make it, they will be instantly turned into replays. The core training is there for you to consume and work through at your own pace in your own time. But it's a fantastic opportunity for us to help you. And as I say, what you can't do in a YouTube video and you can't do in an online course is get us sitting going, let's have a look at Christopher's channel. Okay, and off we go. All right, so really do recommend that. Thank you, Paul, who's just popped in the links there for you. Love the background. Thank you very much. See you Monday. Thank you. Terrific investment. Good to hear. Thank you, Christopher. I hadn't even read the comment. Brilliant. Christopher's coming back through. And actually, raises a good point. Christopher was somebody like others who have said, I've got an assistant. Can they come through with me? Absolutely. If you want to just let them share your login, they can access the videos and see the training. And if you let us know, they can join the Facebook group with you. There's a few people that we've done this for, and we're very happy to, work through it together with them. Absolutely. Would love to sign up, Elise. Join before the live, Mel. Thank you. And so Mel would be a classic, really, of more advanced. And I've looked at Mel's channel, and I see Mel all the time on Instagram posting away, and I love it. And actually, Mel, I remember seeing your Instagram posts and going, I wonder if Mel's on YouTube with this. And I was pleasantly surprised to see that you are posting regularly on there. But I would love to help you kind of tweak those videos and really get into this mindset of, to me, the trick with YouTube and the success or failure of it is getting as close as possible to your audience and what it is they're asking. So, I'm picking on Mel because he's right there in front of me. If Mel's helping people with financial planning and things, well, what might somebody who's interested in investing, in sorting out their finances, maybe it's tax returns time and things like that, what pains have they got? What are they going to be looking at? What maybe is going to be a new legislation or a new initiative that's coming out? Maybe there's a new grant or something that's available for people. Whatever it be, something that people go, I'm interested in this. And then you're going to pop up and answer it for them. Get on their radar in a way that you can't do any other way. Well, you can pay ads and you can do it that way, but I think this is just a beautiful way to do it. So hope you don't mind me picking on you, Mel, but yeah, I'm looking forward to having a look at your channel. And again, with a wealth of videos on the channel, will give us something to go, let's have a look. And we can see the spikes in terms of what videos are popular, what ones weren't. And let's kind of do some homework and see together where we think we can go with that. Again, the beauty is we've got 2 weeks together. You can spend some time. You can go off and do some work. Come back. Let's have a look. Do a bit more. Come back. It'll be great. Okay, thinking to join, James. Good stuff. Yes, Mel, I'm excited too. Now, I'm going to have to leave it there because we're actually in 15 minutes. Are you ready, Owen? In 15 minutes, Owen's going to come and join me, and we're going to come on here and actually talk a bit about these analytics, just to give you a little bit of a teaser as well, to just hopefully convince you what we can do here in half an hour or so as a little session like this. Obviously, we could do so much better if we're with you and we're looking at your channel. So we'd love to see you. If you've got any questions about it, please post away, pop it into the comments still. Reach out to me if you want to send me a private message. If you're not sure about something, then please do. But do be conscious that You've only got up till Sunday night. We do start on Monday. It isn't some false scarcity that you've got to join. We're starting Monday. Once we're going, we close the doors and we won't be open again until November. So let's help you. Let's get this sorted. And I'd love to hear you in November saying, wow, this has been the best thing I've ever done. All right. So I believe it could work for you. I'd love to help you. Please come and let us get involved and get your channel working as a real powerhouse. Okay, so I would love to see you. Stay around. 15 minutes, we'll be back and we'll have a look at some analytics with you. All what we're going to be doing in the academy, but just a little bit of a tease and a taste of it out here first. Okay, so thank you so much. Really appreciate the comments and the involvement. We'll see you hopefully next week or in 15 minutes.